Okay, we're back at Competition Engines and we're at the workshop today. We haven't done a workshop video for a while. So Alex and George run the show here and we'll just go over a couple cars that are in the build. We have some next door in storage, but these are the cars they're working on at the moment. So this is Zach Eaton's XR Falcon. It came to us with a standard 6-cylinder, standard drive line. He had purchased it recently. Pretty sure he's from Queensland. He sent us the vehicle. This is unbelievable. It's the best I've seen. Original trim, vinyl matte in the, nothing's been retrimmed. The door trims have got like a factory plastic deal on it. Before he's bought it, somebody many years ago has painted the outside and the engine bay. But the car, the more you dig into it, is just amazing. I would own this car any day of the week. So it's a great original XR, the best I've seen to start with. So Zach sent it over here from Queensland. And the motor's actually on the dyno now. We haven't run it yet. 434 Windsor, one of our competition engines packages, hydraulic roller, 600 plus horsepower, not a drag car, flat bonnet, one of our C10 trannies, wheelwood brakes in the front, wheelwood brakes in the back, our AFD tri-wire extractors, our AFD exhaust system that we sell. So obviously Competition Engine sells AFD products. AFD radiator, so everything's, all the products are labelled under AFD. Our catch cans, our Willwood master adapter. So we'll go up on the hoist. We'll actually go in the boot first. So this car got sent to Chris at McDonald Brothers in Thomastown. He does a fair bit of our work. He's very reliable, efficient, and he does exactly what we ask and more. The level of his workmanship is next level, right? So this car's had a mini tub in there, as you can see. If you zone into the tubs, it's had a little strip put in there. So the inner tubs are mint, so it looks original. We've mixed up color and painted the boot again in the original color. Fuel cells mounted. We've done all the fuel cell, the battery, all that sort of stuff. Big fuel tank, 75 litre. Fills from here. In-tank fuel pump. Obviously, it's not all finished. Going to have hard lines. We do all that plumbing here. We'll go up on the hoist. I'll just close the boot. If you want to just pause the video, we'll go up. Okay, we've put Zach's car up on the hoist. Like I said, drive line got removed. The car's being now prepped for the new engine. The engine's ready to dyno. It's on the dyno, the engine dyno. If you come in here, Marco, you have a look. So basically, we go to town without making this a complete show car. For example, we changed that little jacking plate that was squashed under, very common. All new suspension, our Willwood brake kit. If you come in here, Marco, if you look up here, we've got our shockers. So that's a coilover shock that we sell. It's an AFD product that we sell. So coilover shocks, QA1 shock, with a coilover spring, everything new. Our Willwood caliper kit, like I said, brake kit, our brake lines, which are ADR approved, all new suspension. The engine bay was painted. We've touched up bits and pieces. We clean the car before we begin anything, and we paint it with this Raptor. This Raptor's real good stuff. They use it in trays of utes. It's 2-pack, so rails all painted. Again, we're not building a show car from a bare metal sort of respray. It's come in, and we're doing an engine bay and undercarriage restoration, and we want to do, we want to prep the car, paint everything before we put all the beautiful parts on it. So if you come around here, we have an engine bay shot. You can see steering box has been recoed. All the arms have been powder coated or replaced. You can see that's our in-house radiator with the Spell fans, brackets, all this stuff, mind you, we sell. It's getting our under dash power steering kit, electric power steering. All the shifters been mounted. You can see the line. So we're prepping it, like I said, for the engine. So if we look at the floor, if we go to our AFD XY, XR to XY tail shaft loop, so we sell that in a box also. It's an AFD product that we sell. So it basically comes with everything, plates on the inside. It's a whole kit. New brake lines, new handbrake cables, trans lines already run. So if you come around this side, It's probably difficult to see, but we run the trans lines. Oh, you can't see from this angle. As you can see, we run the trans lines through there and around. You can see all the junction here of the brake lines up here. Trans lines are run, so we don't run them in the middle of the car. We always run them around the outside. That's what we've done for years. Coming into the back, like I said, new handbrake cables, our strange diff housing, our strange true track diff center, all the Calvert suspension. So, like I said, McDonald Brothers done all the workmanship. Which look at all this stuff, unbelievable. You can't even tell it's modified. This area up here has been modified because XRs, have a lower area here because they don't come out with a 9-inch. But under our instructions, Chris gets better and better every job we send him. We like things to look original to a point. Anyone can just chop it up and make it look like a box trailer. That's shit house, right? So you like subtle things that work and look killer. So we have a shock kit that's a QA1 that we use when you relocate and put the leaf springs inboard, because it's a different length shocker and so on. We have a different plate for the Caltrack, so different Caltrack kit for inboard leaf springs. Obviously our monoleaf, like I said, we only use the best. We Moser and Strange, Willwood, Calvert, all that. We don't use no Indian or Chinese copy, billet this, same factory bullshit that diff guys are claiming. Sliders, if you look back here, Chris has made a killer, bracketry here in tubular. That's another thing we always specify. Calvert sliders. This is going to drive, look, and do everything amazingly. So, obviously, if we go back to the wheels, we are also not only Weld, but we are RC Comp distributor. We import these from America. Have a look at that. Everyone's got welds. I've got welds, but there is other options. We'll look at the front, Marco. Have a look at that. So very similar to a V series, but the RC Comp Torx. We got a specific Nankang tyre. He doesn't need Mickey Thompson's. It's not a drag car. Look at the brakes, how good they look in there. So that's that car. Alex has been working on that flat out. So getting it prepped to fit up the engine. Now, we'll go over to this build. We'll try to be quick as possible. Theo Samos. This car came from Sydney. We sent it out for paint. He bought it as a sort of car in bits, unfinished project. So there's a lot of pieces that are missing, and we're hunting and getting better parts. But George has had a good crack at this for the last 2-3 weeks. So the car's come a long way. So George has done a fabulous job. If you can see here, the engine bay is prepped for the engine. The engine, by the way, is ready. It needs to be dynoed and then painted. So as you can see, there was a bare shell a few weeks ago. George has prepped the whole car. It's assembled. If we go into the interior, we'll go into the boot area. Have a side view of it. It's got the original wheels. It's a genuine E55 car, mind you. This ain't a replica. 340 car. Wheels, tyres. Have a look inside. So wiring's been all redone. Dash has been mounted. Heater boxes. It's a tedious job that the boys are professionals at. If we open the boot. So there's the grill. We're waiting on some pieces. So George and Alex, or I'm not sure if George or Alex has painted them up. So grills have been chromed and polished. Inside here, as per original, as underneath, it's factory body color. This car's not on the hoist, so it won't go up. Actually, we'll put it on the hoist and we'll go up. But that's Theo's car. You can see it's not far off from getting completed. We might go up on the hoist another day when it's up on the hoist because it's off at the moment. But underneath, no different to what you see on top. Have a look at the rear. Bumper bars, all chromed. Everything's painted. Panels, all as per original color and so on. So we're going next level with this car. It's a genuine car. Matching numbers block and so on and so on. And if you look up here, so this is George's car from Sydney. It come to us as a driver. George tells us he spent a lot of money with some shops in Sydney. Again, not bagging the Sydney guys. I've got friends in. There's a lot of top-end guys in Sydney. Not sure. Don't care who he's used. But, the invoices and stuff for engine and gearbox and diff was all, huge. And unfortunately, the engine's in pieces. A lot of problems. Gearbox had a lot of Chinese parts. The C10s are using planetaries, all Chinese-made stuff. The gearbox was all mashed up and everything was chewing into the case and all that. So the gearbox is fixed. Engine is the part. We're upgrading the engine, diff, suspension, all that really wasn't touched. So we're doing all that. Has the AFD tail shaft loop in it, wheelwood brakes. If you come around here, George loves 5 slots, so we're retaining his 5-slot wheels. We're doing all our things, our trans lines, all that. Again, this car's not a complete build. We're not painting it underneath and so on, but we're doing engine, driveline, radiator, diff, making the car drive and be reliable. So when it came in here, it didn't drive. We couldn't go down the road. It was terrible. So I don't know. But we just do our thing, and we'll make it start, stop, not overheat, drive nice, perform well. You know, it's a 600 horsepower combo we're putting in it, and so on. So last one, we'll go here. This is Daniel Seddon's HT. We just posted the video. We just finished the engine, turbo 350, radiator, extractors, alternator, starters. We're supplying the hamburger with the lot. So basically, you know, everything from going from a 6-cylinder, this car was also, to what it is. So this car went to Hellbent. We provided the parts and so on. Again, we won't go up on a hoist. Has all our gear, no different to Zach Eden's XR. We've supplied the wheels, front and back, wheelwood brakes, strange housing, strange diff center, True Track, Eaton center, all, you know, the stuff we provide, American made, right? So that's what we provided, and that's what we provide. So at a later date, like I said, this motor's been dynoed 589 horsepower and 552 foot-pounds, small block Chev hydraulic roller combo. This shortly will get fitted out like Zach Eden's, all that sort of gear, and it'll get all put together. Like I said, Hellbent had done, so Daniel had spoken to Hellbent, and Hellbent done the fabrication. He had done all the tubs and so on, and we provided all the parts and so on. So we're going to go over all that and adjust everything. Like I've noticed here, the wheels a little bit tight to the front, so we'll push that back a bit, can adjust it, and so on and so on. So this will be drive out build, Zach Eden's XR, drive out build, Theo Samos's Charger, drive out build, George from Sydney, turnkey drive out build, and we have many more on the cards. Give you an update. Quick one up here. It's sort of a back project. Arthur, customer and friend of ours, twin turbo, big block Chev. Exhaust Brothers in Geelong has done all the fabrication for the turbos. We are capable. We can do it, but we don't have time. So we share the work around. Have a look under here. Again, it was just a driver. It's in fabrication stages. Has the dummy big block in it. You can see the turbos tucked under there. Wastegates. Again, Exhaust Brothers in Geelong's done it to our specs. Radiator, as you can see, will be mounted in the rear. Air-to-air intercoolers getting fabricated as we speak. We've designed it via CAD. Plasma Man's making a big intercooler, 2,000 horsepower. Fuel Tech, one of our Turbo 400, so on and so on. So we're just fabricating everything. Arthur will take the car away, get it wired up and so on. We'll final assemble the engine dyno, so look out for this video. Look, it'll be months and months. Arthur's not in a rush, and then the boys will fit it out. So that's the workshop. Heaps of things are going on in the background, and over and out.